Hello, welcome back to the Neverwinter Nights 2 original campaign with Meren Maynoldt. And we're going to go around to see what kind of things we can do in Neverwinter before we go on to Port Llast. Hello there, you making a run for it too? No, I'm not. Who's chasing you? Haven't you heard the rumors from the south, the attacks on the high road, the strange stories coming out of the Mirror of Dead Men? What does any of that have to do with leaving Neverwinter? Everything! The city is a magnet for trouble. Whatever's going on, you know it'll eventually come here. So it's off to Lantan for me. So I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying any of my armor or weapons. Most of the cheaper stuff is gone. But if you got the coin, I might have a few things you'd like. Surely you must have more exotic goods as well. Well, now that you mention it, I have accumulated some odds and ends. Folks sell me the strangest things, you know. I was going to pass them along to some inventor friends in Montan, but you're welcome to take a look. I probably can afford none of this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this stuff is. Mind Maze. It's a helmet. +2 intelligence immunity to mind-affecting spells. Mad Gent's Cloak. +2 charisma, +2 AC deflection. Ooh, that's nice. Softer Skin. The Netherlander Isles form a dangerous archipelago. Between 1358 and 1361, the pirate ships Malediction, Joaquin's Eye, and Sarkeda were under the command of Balhodiri, an older native of the islands. Balhodiri was known for his brutal tactics and his explosive rage over almost any insult. The ladies of the isle also knew him for his unpleasant odor and tough, scarred skin. When one lady commented that Balhodir's armor was softer than the man's own hide, it became a joke among the crews of the various ships. The joking ended in 1371 when Balhodiri killed the first mate of the Sarkeda for refusing a suicidal assault on Omnian caravels. The crew of the Sarkeda mutinied, eventually decapitating the tough old man and hurling his body to the sharks. Of course, the new captain of the Sarkeda made sure to keep Balhodiri's valuable armor. +3 resistance to piercing, usable by rogue. Softer Skin. Barbarian. There's going to be nothing in here for swashbucklers. Monk. Dexterity +2, haste once per day. Greenstone boots. Paladin. +2 charisma, +2 wisdom. Cloak. Scatter Trail helmet. Usable by druid. Entangle and summon creature. Not bad. Let's see. It's a ranger bit of armor, +2 armor, so that'd be 6 AC. +2 listen, +2 spot. Fighter, invisibility purge, 1 use per day. Search +4, spot +4. Let's see what's in the Faebane. Oh, 2d6 versus Fae, +5 versus Fae, Cold Iron. 1d6 is a sickle +2. Bastard Sword, massive criticals, 2d6. Rumish's Other Eye. It's a sling. +2 with 2d6 massive criticals. Harakor. It's Battle Axe. +2 enhancement bonus, inflicts single serious wounds once per day. Vampiric regeneration, 5. Oof. A Vorpal Scimitar. Two-handed. It's a falchion, basically. It's a two-handed Vorpal falchion. Bonus hit points +15. Attack bonus +3. Horseman's bow. Huntsman's spear. +2d6 versus animal, +2d6 versus beast, +2. Cold 1d6, Ice Axe. Ray of Frost, unlimited uses. +2. Iron Helm, Iron Boot. Keen, +3. Knockdown. Fire, +3. Resistance 10. Fire resistance 10. Long shot. This is going to be a crossbow. Oh. Finger of the Lame Kobold. Usable by Warlock. Regeneration +3? Oh, no wonder it's so expensive. Charisma +2. Concentration +4. Bard, Confusion. Okay, every woman was... So it was that Yzredane left a trail of broken-hearted and expertly seduced women wherever he traveled. To make things worse, Yzredane told women that his lute was his one true muse, the only thing that inspired him. He also claimed that his rakish conquest of women was a futile attempt to match the heights of passion he achieved when performing. Alas, no woman had ever succeeded, so he had to keep trying. Every woman thought she would be the one. Every woman was wrong. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie. What does it do? I just read the story. What does it do? Confusion 3 times per day. Okay. So she's a merchant. And I sneezed! Which is obvious because you probably heard me covering it up just now. And I sneeze again. And he's still not selling me anything. Wait, let's try his daughter. Blah. If his daughter is even in here, which she is not. Oh well. Let's keep doing our go-arounds. You know, I could come back and do this stuff later. It actually does make sense to do the Port Llast stuff first. This will hold until after that. Let's see. So, going to Port Llast, where they're bound to hate me because I am an evil, evil murderer who destroyed an entire village. Hey, Old Owl Well, Dwarven Scouts, Fort Lock, West Harbor, High Cliff. I'm tempted to go see what's at each of those places. It's gotta have changed since Chapter 1. And here we are, the illustrious Port Llast, where you watch where you step. You might get some of the local culture on your boots. Godsend, you hold your nose so high it's a wonder you don't wear your hat on it. I don't even know what that means, my dear, but I'm sure as far as your local expressions go, it's quite quaint and charmingly ignorant. Treat the locals with respect, Sans, no less they deserve until they prove otherwise. We should find Heromos as quickly as we can. He can grant us access to Ember, and hopefully we can find some clues there. Asking some of the locals couldn't hurt, after we speak to Hieromos, of course. Agreed. They may have seen something. As long as we use simple words, we may be able to get information out of them. I'll try to sort through what we find as we discover it. But check with me if you're ever curious about all we've gathered. I'll have a good sense for when we have enough to bring to trial. Alright, I'm glad to have you along. The pleasure is all mine. As exceptional as my skills are, it's good to see them put to use. Okay, did I lose influence with sand earlier? Nope! So I gained influence with sand. And there's a Zhao. Familiar. I'll bet he's in Neverwinter Nights 1. What happens I do? You don't usually advertise. Here, have your look. Do you carry any unusual items? Mad Gent's boots. Remove blindness or deafness 3 times per day. Constant hearth. Cloak. It's the same pirate, but this is a cloak that gave him resistance to cold and fire. Woo! +4 dexterity. I mean, I get +2 for my armor right now. Constitution strength, usable by barbarian. Grainstone belt! Oh, that's nice. This is another paladin item. 2 damage reduction, 2 resistance to piercing, 5. This is going to be another druid item, which I cannot afford. AC +2 for druids. Immunity to poison, which they should get anyway because they're druids. Skill bonus is hide. Shackles of Asenath, usable by sorcerers. AC armor +4, strength +2. Industrious hands of Pym. Fighter, dexterity +2, haste once per day. And this is going to be a bard thing. Huh. Besides his prize loot, the seductive half-elven minstrel Yisradane's most valued possessions were his hands. During one of his most famous affairs, Yisradane managed to seduce one of the most powerful wizards in Old Waterdeep. The wizard, Crestana, cherished Yisradane's company so much that she crafted anything he wanted at the slightest suggestion. The product of one such request was a pair of fine, thin gloves that protected Yisradane's hands and made him even more charming. Though few believe Yisradane needed the help, he accepted the gloves happily. Unfortunately for the wandering bard, Crestana had also imbued the gloves with a power that made it more difficult for him to lie. When Yisradane began an affair with a few other Waterdavian ladies, Crestana quickly caught wind of it. Caught leaving the home of one lady, Yisradane tried to talk his way out of the situation. Due to her enchantments, Crestana quickly saw through Yisradane's lies. Crestana unleashed her full magical force on the bard in a public park. It was the end of him. The local authorities understood Crestana's motivation. They had to make an example of her. They banished her from Waterdeep, and she was never heard from again. AC +3, bluff. -3, and diplomacy +3. I like looking at these. It's a mace +3 that does stun. This is a bonus cleric level 1, enhancement +3, club. +2d6 versus shape changer, +2 enhancement bonus. It's a sickle. I can't afford it. Devil's right hand, only usable by evil. It looks like, yeah, it's kukri. Dragon's blood katana. That's pretty cool. Well, my archer might like that since she uses katanas, stupidly enough. Damage bonus, goblinoid 2d6. Enhancement, actually she has a same sword, Saint Legacy. So she'll probably end up getting that further enchanted by one of the mages that's with her. Bones versus Goblinoid +4. Goblin Splitter. This +2 D6 versus Undead. It's a Bastard Sword. 1d6. Shield of Faith. 1d6 +2. War Axe. What was the 1d6? Fire damage. And sonic damage. Shield of Faith 3 times per day. Ray of Enfeeblement 3 times per day. It's a hand axe. Long Cutter. Blindness, Deafness 3 times per day. Halberd. Mage Shield. Wizard level -1. It's the Quarterstaff enhancement +1. AC +3. That sounds like something for Yadra. I have to keep that in mind. Okay. Oh, Pharaoh's Mace. Slay undead with an AC 22. Extra turning. That is very nice. Massive criticals +2d8 and a +2 to hit. Silk and Iron. Long Scimitar. Okay, Cleave. Bonus speed of Cleave. That's somewhat useful. Most of my characters that would use it already have Cleave. Finger of Death once per day. That's hugely expensive. Damage bonus 2d6, so against things that are both chaotic and evil, that would be horribly powerful. Only usable by lawful good. Which means my character could use it, but she's better with finesse stuff. AC bonus +2 deflection. Enhancement bonus +1. Yep. Okay. Regeneration +3 from a crossbow. I'm sorry, I'm using up all my time on this video shopping for stuff I can't afford. Vile Drinker. Greatsword. Death armor 3 times per day. Unlimited ammo 1d6. That's nice. Cold damage 1d6. Woo! White Dragon Bow. Unlimited ammo arrow with cold damage. That is oh, it's a short bow, isn't it? It is a short bow. Oh. Why couldn't it be a long bow? My archer would love it. Wizard, Greater Dispelling. Interesting. 3 times per day. Foot of the Lame Kobold. Magic Missile 5 times per day. Okay, cool. There we go, Z. Oh, let's look at this Yask. This is normal stuff. Mostly normal stuff. Skin of the Manticore. Druid or Ranger. Hey, you sell molds. Cool. Okay. I think that's where we need to go. Yep. It almost...
I'm surprised you have the courage to show your face here. A lot of people here had friends in Ember. If they find out who you are...
I'm not responsible for what happened. And I'm here to clear my name. Think what you want. I need answers.
You're free to conduct your business here. But you'll be watched. If you have questions, ask them now. I'm a busy man.
What happened at Ember?
Innocents slaughtered. The village burned to the ground. All done by you. My only regret is that Ember falls under Luskan jurisdiction, not mine.
Why are you so certain it was me?
There was a witness to the attack. You were described in great detail.
Someone survived, then? I'd like to speak to this person.
Out of the question. She's been through enough. And besides, you won't like what she has to say.
I need to speak to all witnesses, no matter what they may say about me.
Very well. You may question the witness, but you shall do it in my presence. Bring the girl here.
Yes, Captain.
Chandra? Chandra, is that you? Elaine, you survived. Thank the gods. Chandra, it was horrible. They butchered everyone. Elaine, it's all right. Shh. Look, I brought people to help. We'll get to the bottom of this. You! Chandra, it's her. Why would you bring her here?
Just tell me what you saw.
I saw you murder those people. No, Elaine, it's not true. I know what I saw. They had no weapons. Some even surrendered. But she...
We're here to help you, not her.
That's right, Elaine. We're here to help, all right? It was trade season, and the shipments into Ember had fallen off. I had decided to trade along the south roads. When I came back to Ember, I heard the screams and saw the smoke. I left my wagon and went into town. That's when I saw the bodies. I saw her kill the quartermaster while he was on his knees, begging for his life.
You saw this woman here do the killing blow? And was it just her? And where did she...
Sand!
We don't have all year, girl. Nor do I have the patience when the trail of these killers grows colder.
There were others, but I didn't see them closely. I ran as hard as I could to Port Llast, and they took me in. But you did do it.
Or someone that looked the part. There are many magics that can cloak one's appearance, even allow one to change shape.
I know what I saw.
Don't you think it's a possibility there was someone else disguised as me?
I suppose it's possible, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, thanks for considering it at least.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who else was there besides me? Were any of my companions there?
You had about a dozen of your friends with you. But I don't recognize anyone with you now.
A dozen, you say? Interesting. Do go on.
How did you manage to get away if you got close enough to identify me?
I don't know. I just started running. I guess they didn't notice me.
You were lucky, Or perhaps they let you escape.
Thanks for your help, Elaine.
I'm sorry to have put you through this, Elaine. Guard, please see that she reaches her quarters safely.
Listen to me. If we can get her to work for us, her story of tears will sway the court in our favor.
Elaine's not some tool, Sand. She's just survived the massacre of her town, which someone caused to get to us.
Girl, if we do not use your friend, the Luskins will, and they will use her testimony to kill our friend here. So, please dispense with your convenient morality. Either we use her or they do.
Oh, there goes my buzzer. I'm gonna finish this. She's been through enough. I don't want to make her a target.
Good. Glad to hear someone here is making...
Forget it then. I can't help this matter if you won't heed my counsel. Maybe you will when you're hanging from the gallows, twisting in the wind.
Oh, I lost influence with Sand. How terrible. Okay.
What brings you before me?
Wrong button. I have to... Okay, I'm gonna save this. Meren. Investigation. And Sand is a jerk. See you in the next video.